our question set. The first question, instructions. In the given question, 5 words are printed in bold and are numbered A, B, C, D, N, E. The positions of some highlighted words. Basically word swap का question है. The report found President Vladimir Putin personally directed the Russian efforts to hack computer networks and accounts affiliated with the Democratic Party and leak information damaging to Clinton. पहली ही रीडिंग में समझ में आ गया है कि यहाँ कोई भी एक्सचेंज की आवश्यकता नहीं है. So answer for this one will be C. It's white. Let's make it purple so that it is bright. White, bright. No exchange required. 72. The rankings which aim to promote innovative among educational institutions. अब सीधी बात है, A तो change हो रहा है. All right. So of course B, C, D, E, this is eliminated. No exchange is eliminated. B and D is eliminated. Okay. Now we need to check whether it is B, E or not. Okay. तो A और C change कर देते हैं पहली बात तो. C is innovation. Okay. To promote innovation. Promote innovation among educational institutions, assess colleges and varsities on various criteria ranging from support for commercialization. And यहाँ पे क्या है? Entrepreneurship. I think it is entrepreneurship development. So answer साफ साफ यहाँ पे B हो जाता है. That is A, C and B, E need to be changed. Again 73 still remains the same. Since limit of animal deaths from locomotive accidents take place at night, the first and foremost requirement is to ensure that all trains passing through forest areas stay within the stipulated speed majority. साफ दिख रहा है कि 1 and 4 change किए जाएंगे. Since majority of animal deaths from locomotive accidents take place at night, the first and foremost requirement is to ensure that all trains passing through forest areas stay within the stipulated speed limit. So it is B for Bombay for question number. This is 73. All right, we have the Cloze test. There is increasing agreement among senior scientists that several problems our planet have now taken the form of existential issues which मतलब अब जिंदा रहने की उस पे fight होने लगी है. Which the survival of many forms of life including humankind, the special life nurturing features of our and beautiful planet which led to the of millions of life forms are threatened by man-made, certainly much more man-made than woman-made factors. The survival problems range from climate change to nuclear weapons, ocean acidification to robot weapons. About a dozen such problems can be identified easily. Another critical aspect on which there is increasing agreement of scientists and policy analysts is that the response to resolving these existential problems so far has been extremely. कुल मिला के response भी इतना अच्छा नहीं हुआ है. ये tone साफ समझ में आ रही है. The first one, let's check the first one. There is increasing agreement among senior scientists that several problems our planet have. Okay. Several problems satisfied, pledged, appraised, confronting, and all can. No, all cannot fit. The only option is confronting our planet have now taken the form of existential issues which the survival of many forms of life, including humankind, which threaten, fears, induced, pressurizing, and all can fit. Answer is which threaten. हमको grammar के हिसाब से भी अगर जाओगे आप तो भी आप यही fit कर सकते हैं यहाँ पे. All right, so 75 is threaten the survival of many forms of life, including humankind. The special life nurturing features of our and beautiful planet. Okay, तो तारीफ होगी कुछ अच्छा word आएगा. Grudging, abundance, bountiful, beautiful. Beautiful उन्होंने already use कर रखा है, तो option यहाँ पे जो fit हो रहा है that is bountiful, generous in giving. बहुत अर्थ हमें बहुत कुछ देती है. Bountiful and beautiful planet, which led to the of millions of life forms are threatened by man-made factors. Okay, which led to the fulfilling, flourishing, nurtured, concerned. Fulfilling हो सकता है या flourishing हो सकता है. यहाँ पे flourishing है क्योंकि growth की बात कर रहा है. So option will be flourishing. Flourishing of millions of life forms are threatened by man-made factors. All right. Another critical aspect on which there is increasing agreement of scientists and policy analysts is that the response to resolving these existential problems so far has been extremely all right. Inadequate, substandard, low grade, limited. Inadequate मतलब वो पूरा नहीं पढ़ रहा है. So answer for 78 is A, that is inadequate. Move to the next one. The following question, out of 5 alternatives, select the one which provides the appropriate meaning of the given word or phrase. Go through with. Okay, go through with है कि आप कैसी भी सिचुएशन में है लेकिन आप वो काम पूरा कर रहे हैं. Okay. Continue to exist or happen despite hardships. Support an idea or agree with an opinion. Do something promised, however unpleasant or difficult. This is go through with. If you're going through hell, keep going. रुक के फायदा नहीं है. 80. Brush aside. Brush aside माने नकार देना, हटाओ यार. That is dismiss. बाकी सबका मीनिंग आई होप पता होगा आपको. O is again an obligation, oblige करना समझते हैं, engage and assemble. 81. In the following question, out of the 5 alternatives, select the word similar in meaning to the given word. Okay. 3 tapioca associations are helping farmers to shore up. All right, shore up is again to help or support. Tapioca prices as they promise not to cut prices and threaten to expel members who violate the agreement. साफ साफ है यहाँ पे, we can replace it. The meaning of shore up will be to support or help. All right. 82. Each time you attempt to level the playing field on one dimension, you throw it off balance on another. I think we need to change it. Throw it off, basically O double F के साथ आएगा. Throw it off. Apparently, a new law on minimum wages is only a matter of time. A matter of time means certain है, कब होगा ये शायद अंदाजा नहीं है. On the ball, you are alert and smart to respond to a situation, that is you are on the ball. आप situation off one's rocker, this is confused. इसको आप कह सकते हो alert to respond to a situation, ठीक है. In the offing, I think in the offing हम लोग यहाँ पे रख सकते हैं क्योंकि ये बिल्कुल perfectly is in the offing. And best thing since sliced bread, मतलब कुछ अच्छा हुआ है. That is it. So answer for this one is C. Apparently, a new law on minimum wages is on the offing. होने वाला है. 84. You can apply a test to common managerial decisions such as how you allocate workload, offer development opportunities, and dole out rewards and recognition. All right. Dole out यहाँ पे बिल्कुल perfectly set हो रहा है, हमें किसी चीज की जरूरत नहीं है. There is no correction required for number 84. All right. Do we have an error or not? A group of birds migrate from southern part of the country to the northern part during summer. All right. पहली बात तो ये from southern part है, it should be from the southern part. तो एरर, एक तो एरर यही, आप साफ साफ 2 में मार्क कर दो और चुपचाप आगे बढ़ जाओ. हालांकि यहाँ सब्जेक्ट आप लेते हो तो अ ग्रुप ऑफ बर्ड्स है, तो यहाँ भी सिंगुलर होना चाहिए. इट शुड बी अकॉर्डिंग टू द सब्जेक्ट. बट एनीवे एरर 2 में ही होता. 86. फॉर इफेक्टिव डेलीगेशन द कंसर्न्ड अथॉरिटी मस्ट बी commensurated with the assigned responsibility. ये एक जनरल स्टेटमेंट वो दे रहे हैं कि ऐसा होना चाहिए, तो मस्ट बी कमेंसुरेट होता है, बस डी नहीं आएगा यहाँ पे. सो आंसर इज सी. फॉर इफेक्टिव डेलीगेशन, जो काम बांटना होता है नीचे, द कंसर्न अथॉरिटी मस्ट बी कमेंसुरेट विद द असाइंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. मतलब दोनों का एक बैलेंस होना चाहिए आपस में कुछ. 87. Chennai Metro Rail has started issue trip cards to commuters on discounted rates in an attempt to increase patronage. ज्यादा लोग ट्रैवल करें इसके चलते उन्होंने क्या किया है, डिस्काउंट कार्ड्स इशू करने स्टार्ट कर दिए हैं. किस रेट पे? एक डिस्काउंटेड रेट पे. बेटा यहाँ पे ऑन नहीं आएगा, इट शुड बी एट डिस्काउंटेड रेट्स. सो यू कैन अगेन मार्क द ऑप्शन C as your answer. Chennai Metro Rail has started issuing trip cards to commuters at discounted rates in an attempt to increase patronage. All right, we need to fill in the blank. Vijay, in the darkness, looking for the light switch. But when he finally found it, there was someone already there. Light का switch ढूंढा जा रहा है. Rain तो राज करना हो गया, ठीक है. Cluster, झुंड, group, all right, remove, हटाना. Fumbled है वो लड़खड़ाता बढ़ता हुआ जा रहा है, ढूंढ रहा है अंधेरे में. So answer will be B for Bombay. Vijay fumbled in the darkness, looking for the light switch. But when he finally found it, there was someone already there. 89. Although it wasn't a pot of gold, मतलब कोई ऐसा खजाना हाथ नहीं लगा था. Although it wasn't a pot of gold, Nancy was still at what she found at the end of the rainbow. Okay. Abjured, closed, investigated, allowed and enthralled. तो क्या आप सेंटेंस समझो कि हालांकि वो पॉट ऑफ गोल्ड नहीं था, कुछ ऐसा खजाना में नहीं मिला था, लेकिन जो कुछ भी मिला था नैन्सी उससे ही चार्म्ड हो गई थी, बहुत खुश. तो आंसर इज enthralled. Although it wasn't a pot of gold, Nancy was still enthralled at what she found at the end of the rainbow. All right, rearrange the following 5 sentences. Okay. अब इसका तो तरीका वही है, you have to find a way of arranging it through the free fall method. Okay. Making these, one of the best sources I have found for creating motivation is a shelf filled with books that match students' interest level and reading level. ठीक है, लग रहा है, लेकिन अभी होल्ड करते हैं. Making these connections also increases student comprehension. Which connections? We don't know. They should be surrounded by titles that reflect the lives of themselves as well as their classmates. Students के लिए है, तो start तो नहीं कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे. Motivation is the key in promoting a love of literacy in children. All right. When the students find the titles with characters that look like them and resemble their families, their interest level increases. So अब apparently ये तो हमें पता चल गया है कि you are starting with D. And चूंकि यहाँ पे you have introduced the topic, that is motivation, and then you come to the resources. That one of the best resources I have found for creating motivation is a shelf filled with books that match students' interest level and reading level. All right. And somehow you can end the sentence with E. When the students find the titles with characters that look like them and resemble their families, their interest level increases. Now we are left with C and E. Okay. They should be surrounded by titles that reflect the lives of themselves as well as their classmates. Making these connections also increases. All right. So now you have got D, A, C and finally B, E. वो जब टाइटल्स हैं उनके दोस्तों से मिलते हैं या फैमिली से मिलते हैं, तो वो एक कनेक्शन. तो यहाँ पे जो इन्होंने ये बोला हुआ है मेकिंग दीज कनेक्शंस, वो बेसिकली सी से उठा लिया गया है. सो डी ए सी also increases student. Okay, नहीं, they have added another thing out here, that is student, sorry, इसको नीचे लाते हैं, student comprehension. Okay, I think we need to look at this again. DAC तो पक्का हो गया. Motivation is the key in promoting a love of literacy in children. One of the best resources I have found for creating motivation is a shelf filled with books that match students' interest level and reading level. Then we come to C. They should be surrounded, that is, the students should be surrounded by titles that reflect the lives of themselves as well as their classmates. All right. अब इनको जरा एक बार ऑब्जर्व कर लेते हैं. If you say B, making these connections, okay, we are still not able to find connections. I think connections यहाँ से आ रहा है, families and like them and families. So ideally it should be D, A, C, E and B. Now the learning from this solution is, suppose once you have found the, you have rearranged the statement. उसके बाद बेटा हमेशा please make sure that you read it again, because if you don't read it तो इस तरह की गलतियां सामने नहीं आ पाती हैं. What mistake we make is that once we form द पैसेज, वी समहाउ स्टार्ट बिलीविंग कि ये हमारा सही हो गया। अभी हमसे गलती क्या हो रहा था, हैड वी नॉट रिवाइज्ड वी वुड हैव लेफ्ट इट एट बी एनी, क्योंकि अब मैंने गलती क्या किया था, आई सिंपली सेड कि ई पहले आ जाएगा विद फुल कॉन्फिडेंस, ऑलराइट, कि व्हेन द स्टूडेंट्स फाइंड द टाइटल्स, बट आप देखो एंड कहां पे होना चाहिए, दीज कनेक्शंस, द कैच वाज मेकिंग व्हिच कनेक्शंस, फाइंड द टाइटल्स that look like them and resemble their families. All right. So instead of DACB, it is DACEB. Overconfidence हमेशा मारेगा. All right. Which of the following will be the third statement after rearrangement? DAC. That is C. Which of the following will be the second? So DACEB है, तो second is A. That is C. All right, first one is, of course, we started with D. Last B, यही सारा कंफ्यूजन था, ये आंसर हमारा गलत हो सकता था, बचा लिया हमको, B एंड करते हैं ना कि E पे। 94 will be the fourth, so DACE, E is the fourth one. And finally we come, okay, we had these many questions, fine. All right, next. Okay, misspelled word pick करना है इनमें से जो यूज हुआ है. All right. About 4,500 private and 2,000 government hospitals are impaneled under the scheme. Enrolled होता है, इसका spelling जो हो जाता है, that is EMPANELLED. So the error was single L. So we can mark the answer as 3. Impaneled की spelling गलत है, double L होना चाहिए था, meaning enrolled. Registered है, enrolled है, कुछ भी आप बोल सकते हैं ऐसे. 96, same. More often than not, we feel concerned about the development around. बेटा often than नहीं, often than, more than, more often than not. So error is in part 2. Plus spelling का पूरा word ही गलत इस्तेमाल कर लिया इन्होंने. Then we have 97. Software makers in India are facing a huge pressure. All are okay. Software spelling ठीक है, facing is ठीक है, huge भी ठीक है, pressure का spelling गलत है, जल्दी में समझ नहीं आता है, लेकिन double S होना चाहिए. So the error is in part D. Software makers in India are facing a huge pressure. Pressure, P-R-E-S-S-U-R-E. All right. Again, word swap है. Need to be exchanged. It's very important to keep an eye on the instructions. क्योंकि अभी तक हम दूसरे तरह के सवाल करते आते हैं, अचानक से उन्होंने word swap का सवाल दे दिया. People are known to conform their behavior and decisions to change to others, even for obviously incorrect facts. बेटा obviously incorrect facts तो ठीक है. All right. Are known to change. दूसरे के हिसाब से अपना behavior change कर लेते हैं. It has to be 1 and 2 will be exchanged. People are known to change their behavior and decisions to conform to others even for obviously incorrect facts. 1 and 2 को हमने change किया. 99. Out of the given alternatives, select the word opposite in meaning. हमको antonym चाहिए. Discomfiture is discomfort basically. तो composure है, credence है मतलब believe हो सकता है. Hospitality, abashment and ignominy. Ignominy is public disgrace. ये word आप mark कर लो. Public disgrace. चूंकि हमको एक positive word चाहिए, the positive word we have is composure, calm. ये शांत है, ठीक? तो चूंकि एंटोनिम पूछा था, तो एंटोनिम फॉर डिस्कम्फिचर विल बी composer. The last question, number 100. Which of the following words means to occur or take place? Recede to retreat हो जाता है, ये तो पहले भी उस दिन आया था. To retreat. Countenance is appearance. कैसा दिख रहा है कोई व्यक्ति. Aggrandize और D हमारा आंसर transpire, that is to occur or take Fine. So here we finish our set of questions from verbal ability, and I hope this series also helping you as much as we believe it is. See you again. Bye-bye.